Hey guys, it's operations time again. Let's try something a little bit more simpler today. So let's see, let's take a look at our little switch list here, and just to show you what we have left to do here. Let me get that on there. Here we go. So taking a look at our last two trains here. This is my little document, and we already finished the La Mirada local right up there on top, and that leaves us these two right here, the Huntington Beach local and the Orange local. And I think we're going to do the Orange local here, just because I want to run out there anyway, because it's a new section of the layout and I want to see what's going on over there. So we'll hook up to all those cars. It's what is it? It's 4 box cars we're going to be taking. You can see them in the background there. But before we go, well, I guess we'll get going over here, and then we'll chit chat along the way here. So let's get the sound on. Get the brakes up. We gotta get we gotta get over there. We gotta go grab our cars first, and then I got a couple little updates there, very small updates. But I'm very slowly working on my scenery for the new location there in Orange, and I started kind of doing a little bit more paving on some of the road work right there. And yeah, that's about it. But I'm excited. One small step, you know, just trying to get something done over there. And I'm happy I'm getting that done. Let's see here. Back up, we'll grab our cars over here. I have an extra big thing of coffee here for this afternoon. Yummy. While we run back there and grab our cars right here, just a little things that I've been changing around. If the sanding towers here, which by the way I know they're all tore up, and they're like basically just I don't know. I built these like I don't know how long ago, and they got smashed up and everything else, and so there's parts missing and stuff like that. But hey, there's something right there. But they were like this very dark gray color, and I didn't like them, so I just kind of spray painted them. So little things, and you know, maybe I'll weather them up there, and then try to get a few more parts and pieces and get get things looking a little bit better there. I actually kind of want to glue them down. I'm sort of hesitant because you know, I kind of have this platform here, and they sort of sit right there. And you know, I'm hesitant to glue them down because I keep hitting them, and so if I don't glue them down and I hit them and they get knocked over, I just prop them back up. If I hit them and they're glued down, I'm probably gonna break something. You know what I mean? So yeah. So we're on our way over here. We're gonna head down to Orange, and now the interesting thing here. Let's just take a look at the printout. Version over here. So we got 2 cars going to the Orange off spot, and then we're doing 2 pickups and 2 drops offs over at the FXI. Now the interesting thing is, unfortunately, the cars are kind of in the wrong spot here. Our 2 off spot cars are the 2 in the center there, the yellow rail box car and the Santa Fe car right there. So, and then the other cars on either end are going to FXI. But hey, that's the way it worked out, so we're just going to deal with it. But what was I going to say? I don't recall. I'll remember here. Yeah, the off spot. So while we run out and head out to Orange over here, we'll just let that go. Let me just double check my turnout there. Let's go over here and swing around to Orange, okay? So Orange is this little section. Here's FXI with our 2 pickups right there, and then we're going to be doing our 2 drop-offs, right? Now, let's come over here before we talk about our off-spot stuff. But yeah, see, I got a little bit more, I know, Benjamin, I got a little bit more plaster, and started plastering in sort of the street crossings right over here. Now, the crossings over there, this little street is going to be a dead end, so it's going to have a barrier right here, and then this all just get ballasted over kind of thing. So that's why that's not covered up. And then I kind of ran out of my drywall spackle, so I still got to do the crossings over here on this end of the street. But you might say, well, where's this off spot? And I don't know. I have no clue where to put this off spot. So, well, I have a clue, but let's, I don't know where I want to put it. So, well, here's the thing. So the off spot, like I talked about last time, is just a spot someplace that, you know, you can put some cars and then, you know, have to swap them around. It's kind of like treat it just like another industry, but sometimes cars get placed there temporarily if there's no room, say, for the industry within an industry. You put these cars someplace else, and then the next time around, they'll get swapped into the industry. So my ideas are either the end of the sort of main line, call it right here, okay? And call these two spots an off spot. I know it's like right next to the industry, but that's the way it works. And the other one is if I move my little, I don't know what this is, Waco Shoe Company. My wife's been buying things. The other thing is maybe over here, calling this this track right here the off spot location, right? And then you know, there's always, I can always do something else. You know, the other thing I was thinking was actually putting them right here, calling this the off spot, just having them right there, right? But then it's kind of like right in the middle. What if I want to have a train that comes down here and does that or something like that? So I'm really thinking it's probably going to be one of those two, and I don't know which one. If we do this one, it's a little kind of simple right here off spot, but I think I'm going to put them in the back right there. And that box there isn't really going to block the actual building isn't going to block that location the way, you know, it sort of does right now. So that's what I think we're going to do. Yeah, so that's our off spot. Where's our train over here? Ooh, going by the horsies, way down there. Anyway, let's. Good thing we looked down here. I had my main line switched to the main line here for the next hauler right over here. As we're just taking our sweet time running through here, let me go ahead and put the camera down right here. I gotta grab the controller and my coffee. I got a little bit of that springtime crud over here. You know, all the things are blossoming and everything, and we got you know, pollen all over everything. So both me and my wife, we got a little bit of a, you know, you get that gunk in your throat, you get that kind of scratchy throat. All right, so since I think we decided where we're going to put the off spot, it's going to be behind FXI. So basically, we're just going to run this train. It's going to be a nice, easy one after the last video, you know, which I thought was going to be, you know, fun. It turned out to be quite the adventure there. Yeah, I gotta get some scenery up over here. I've been not procrastinating. I've just been, you know, doing all sorts of other things here. One thing or another. Ooh, look at that, UP. Watching there, Mark Clay Growen, is that his name? I can't remember. It's over there in Bakersfield, watching some UP trains running, just like we are over here. Oh, look at it, we're blocking the street. Anyway, back to our little spot over here. We gotta stop over here anyway because, let me put the camera down. We're gonna turn that. You know what we did? Hold on a second. I gotta go find. I realized in the last video that you know, we took Mr. Sanford along, but because of his big platform, he doesn't fit on the train. So I just put him up on the. I put him up on the top of the ledge there, and I totally forgot about him. And then we got so tied up with our crazy switching over there that, well, we forgot about all that. We forgot him. So we're gonna use him today. He's running this one. He's running this local down here to Orange today. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is actually, after I finish filming this, I'm gonna go ahead and order my little bakery, whatever, Walter's kit that I'm gonna kit bash. Ooh, excuse me, to kind of start this industry going over here, get this Westpac industry running. All right, here we go, jump out and switch our turnout there. All right, and then he can, well, he'll go back up on the shelf there. He gets back in the locomotive, I think I'm gonna trim those, you know. I kind of miss putting the guys on the, you know, putting them on the train. But it's just so much easier to place these guys down, you know. And everybody has said, you know, you use magnets or things like that. I know. Everybody's got their little idea. I just kind of like the fact that I can, you know, see, they stand up pretty good, you know. You can kind of put them down wherever. I'm just kind of messing with them, but to show you that you can just plop them down, and with a nice little, you know, 1/4 inch square on there, they stand pretty much on anything on the you know, on the gravel right there. But unfortunately, yeah, unless we're running the SD40, we can't fit them on the train. All right, I know I'm babbling over here. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's keep on moving. We're blocking the street back there. Yeah, I really want to get working on the scenery over here, because you know, especially the backgrounds. I want to get some stuff up there and get some buildings other than the, you know, stand-in cardboard boxes and all that. Start getting a little things put in here. Now I know I did this little grassy area here. I'm gonna have a little bit of hill here though. So, not quite like what we have, you know, the wooded area. But as you can see, I picked up a few rocks from the backyard and just kind of placed them right there, because I kind of want a little bit of a, you know, I don't know, elevation, scenery divide here between this little section here and sort of the background there, that sort of thing. Oh boy. All right, so here we go. We got 2 locomotives, 4 boxcars. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out, so let's see. I'm guessing, you know, and I thought about this when you know, I took these guys. Let's hold right there, Engineer Rick. See, because I don't think we got to come down here and we got to clear the turnout right where we're standing there, all the way to the end here. And I don't know. I don't think we can fit. I think we're like one car too many. So what we might do is, well, let's just run them in there anyway. We can always back up. See, this is the fun part. Well, this is the fun thing about doing videos over here. On this end of the layout, you know, even though it's sort of the track plan is generally the same, sort of similar to the other side, because it's a little bit shorter, and it's just yeah, man, it runs so much different here. See, now let's we get a better look over here. We got about well, there we go. We got about 2 boxcars, and you can see we're about 3 boxcars from the switch. So let's see, where were these guys going? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm getting all mixed up over here. Let's see. Okay, let me think about this for a second. All right, I figured out what my mistake was over here. We got to talking so much about the, you know, the scenery and everything else that I forgot that those 2 center boxcars are going to the off spot, and we decided that's going to be in the background over there. So basically, we're just going to run back up. I know. Not very realistic here, but hey, that's the way it works. We made a mistake, and we got to go fix it over here now. So what we'll do is we got to do a runaround over here, up at the top though. Or when I say at the top, I mean you know, in the background there. We're gonna do a runaround over there and get these 2 cars in their you know, proper spot. Anyway, just another example of like we had the other day. You never know how these things are gonna work out. And I'm always running, even though this is a new part of the layout here. And I've run run I've run a number of you know, simulations here, or a lot of locals here, kind of, you know, testing out how things would work, and you know, with different amount of locomotives and different amount of cars and all that kind of stuff. And as you can see, I'm coming across instances where it's like, well, if we got a sort of situation like this, not really going to work out. All right, there we go. We will stop right here. Let me give you a different view here. And there we go. Now through these trees, it's like I can't quite find the spot. All right, we'll go over here. This is a funky video, huh? All right, so these two guys are going down to the end. So what we're gonna do is run around. We'll grab those, and then we'll come back around. So off we go. All right, now we shall come down here. Where's Mr. Stanford? Come on out here. You gotta block the street. Do all that stuff. And see, not a lot of room down here, and that's why these off spots are going to be kind of interesting over here, because see, with the locomotive blocking the street here, there's like room for one car, right? And what I mean is we can have room for like one car back there for an off spot, but we're putting two of them there. So, you know, it'll get kind of interesting, if you know what I mean. The next time we got to come down here and we got two cars over there. Now, of course, those two cars, I don't know where they're going to go next, so we'll figure that out. But they'll probably go to one of the, you know, one of the four industries down here. You know what I'll do? I'll put you on top of the Black Rifle Coffee Company there. All right, and since I did do a screw up, I'm gonna kind of fudge it here. I'm gonna get that guy flopped over. You like, that's a proper term, by the way, flopped over. We'll go ahead and grab the first three cars here, because we're dropping these two guys off all the way back there. And then we'll come back in and grab the other. We'll grab the UP one, because we're going to disconnect it, leave it right there for a sec. Right there is good. Let me see if you can actually see that. Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, very nice. All right, we'll pull all this out, and we'll try to drop that UP car off before the turnout over here, so we can kind of save at least one move. You know, like we could even say that's an off spot right there. Right, ooh, right there is perfect. There we go. That way, we got them past the turnout, and so we kind of save a little bit of a maneuver there. Now, I can keep coming back here. And all our turnouts look good. Yep, we're just dropping the first two cars off, and then we'll come back up and we'll do our pretty straightforward little switch over at FXI. But yeah, you can see how well, just having the cars in the wrong order, you know, even if we didn't come down here in the first place, down towards FXI and make that mistake, just having the cars in the order that we had them in can make for a little bit of an interesting little dilemma. We're just crossing the street now, and watch out there. I don't know where to put this thing. Here we go. We'll just do it this way. I'm going to get them all the way to the end here. So, let's see here. We got about a quarter car to go, and right there's good. Oh, come on. Now then, this should be a little bit, this should be a little bit straightforward here. We're going to come down through the curve right there. I don't know what I'm going to call that yet. It can't be the wooded area, but we're at the curve. We're going to come through the curve, and we'll just grab these two and then do the 2 drop-offs and be done with it. That's not too bad. Nice and easy. Like I said, I wanted something a little bit, just chill. Just running some trains around after yesterday's excitement. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, you should go see yesterday's video, which is the one where I say the switching gets what was it called? Switching gets complicated, crazy fast, or something. I don't know, something along those lines. Anyway, let's get that changed. I gotta love that. I can't wait to get this little scene done up. That is gonna be such a good scene. I gotta do the street and the building right there and everything. That'll be neat. Alright. Enough babbling. Enough talking about, we can't wait to get that done, Rich. Come on, just get it done. Get with it. Alright, now we gotta come over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn my turnout right there before we connect up, because we're pretty close to it, as you can see, right over there. Ooh, right there. Good. Now, one of the things that I've talked about, and you might think, sometimes I talk out of both ends of my mouth or something. But before I said that, people in the past have said on the other part of the layout, why do you have a runaround over there, and then you have another runaround over here? Well, in the other section, like I said, we kind of make believe that the stuff that's over by the fascia here, by the aisle, is kind of geographically separated from the stuff that's over by the backboard. And so we make believe that this little connector between the two that we're on right now is longer than it really is, right? And so we wouldn't really back a train, like at least on the other section there in La Mirada and Cerritos there, that we did the other day. I wouldn't really back a train back like this through there, because the whole reasoning is, well, that's like several miles, or at least it's supposed to be. Now, the reason I'm doing it here is actually on this side of the layout here in this location. It actually isn't several miles. Well, I don't know how much. It's a couple miles, but the point is that this little industrial section of the the Tustin lead in orange. Go figure. It actually is sort of like there's a section where a lot of there's like several industries in there. Not all of them are currently being serviced, but some of the big ones are little FXI and a Westpac over there. And then there might be a couple, I think there's a lumber yard and stuff like that. And then I'm kind of combining a couple different industries, sort of the ones in the background there from a little bit farther away. But Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that that whole little area, there's a good portion of it where in the real world, the locomotives will be shoving cars back because it's the only way to get to it. Like to get to FXI, there is no runaround that you can do and then, you know, come locomotive first, you know, with the cars. They have to do their runaround sort of up, you know, someplace else and then run into the industry, you know, back, you know, shove back into the industry is what I'm trying to say. So I don't mind doing that here, like this, sort of like what we're doing right here. And then you say, well, why do you get the runaround over here? Well, because, you know, that's just the way we did it. But the reasoning in my head is what counts, is that, yeah, we can kind of, you know, we can kind of shove through this one little location back and forth. Well, here we go. We're almost done. We're just going to drop these. We got our pickups. We're going to drop them off right here, and then we'll do our other 2 drop-offs, and we'll be done for the day. Right there is good. Let me find a pick. We'll back up over here one more time. Oh yeah, notch it up there, Engineer Rick. The camera is telling me I'm overheating, meaning the camera is overheating. So I just have a little bit longer to go here before it dies on me, or shuts down on me, I think. I can't remember. I usually just, I usually cut the video when that happens, but if you guys shove back over here, we'll get the cars in the right place and call it a day, because that's it. Pretty much we're done with the switching here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that little, a little bit more of a unplanned, mistake-prone, but easier switching than we had the other day. And a little bit of a look at the new section here. Right there is good. Yeah, I don't know. If I had this, see, the only thing is if I had this as the off spot, then we can't really get down into here. You know, that's the thing. All right, I'm gonna grab these cars and head back to the yard with Mr. Sanford. And let's see here now. It is Thursday. Wow, is it Thursday already? Oh my goodness. All right. It's Thursday when I'm filming this. This will be the Friday video, and then I'll, you know, in all honesty, I'll probably do another video on Saturday. We'll probably do the other switching. Like I might do that one tomorrow and post that on Saturday. So we might get double videos for the weekend here, just because that's the way it's going here. I just kind of go with, well, whatever, although I try to get a video out for the weekend at a minimum if I'm not doing like a ton of other videos. All right, there we go. We got our final train put together. Let's get on out of here. Head back to the yard, guys. All right, I'm going to go find Benjamin because he's playing in the backyard with the squirrels. I hope. Just playing with them. And then I'm going to sit down, relax, and drink my coffee and clear my allergy, scratchy throat. Guys, till next time, take care. Have a good rest of your week and a weekend, wherever I post this. See you next time.